Hey guys, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Millie is here too. We're coming on with some KSCraft project shares. These are projects I've made with some of the February/March release dies, and they are just so pretty. They're all kind of the same theme, but different projects using similar or using a lot of the same dyes. So I'll show you what I mean. First, I wanted to show you what paper pad I use. This is from scrapbook.com. It is called the Cottontail Pattern Collection. And this came out, I think a couple years ago or last year. It's got some really pretty Eastery patterns, and I used all of the purple ones. I know I say I'm not a big purple fan, but I seem to really like using it in my crafts lately. So there's that. And oh, by the way, all of the dies that I show will be listed below in the description box, and they'll be linked to the AliExpress store. You can always check the Amazon shop too, the KSCraft shop, to see if they're available there. All right, so we're using that paper pad, and this is the main die set we're using, and this is called the A2 Pocket Card. It comes with all of these different dies. And yes, you can make an A2 size pocket card, but you can make tags, you can make little like folio kind of things, just so many different ways to use this die set. So I thought I would try 3 different ways and show you how versatile it is. There are like pocket pieces, flaps that you can open. Every piece has a layering piece, and there's like this bonus tag too that is stitched. I have a little piece of paper stuck there. But anyway, those are all the dies that we're using, and I have some other ones that I'm going to be showing you as well. Okay, so let's get started with the first one. The first one, I used this tag here, and I used this little pocket as well. Oh, and I also used, let's see, I have these out of order. I used this die and stamp set. It's called the Easter Sentiment Strips. And it's great. You cut out, let me open this up and show you. So first what you do is you stamp this on your paper. Let me get a blank piece sort of so you can see. It's sort of blank. So these are all of the different stamps that you can stamp out. And see these dots here? Those are like registration dots. So they line up with the die. So when you stamp everything out, then put your die on top of it, which is this one. You'll see that this cuts out the individual banners, and the sentiments will be on there, and they're little bunny cutouts and little dots. But these are where you line up those registration dots so they come out perfectly. So great idea. And then it does come with these banners as well that you can use to layer underneath those, or you could just use them on their own. But this is a great versatile set. I just really like that. So, okay, so I wanted to show you those because those are in the first project. So this is the first one. And I made a cute little tag using the tag die, and that's the pocket I mentioned, and I love the layering piece there. So I cut out all of these banners, Easter banners, or what are they called? Easter sentiments. And well, first I stamped them in clear embossing ink, and then I added some gold embossing powder and heat embossed them. How many times can I say emboss there? Sorry. Anyway, so I did that, cut them apart. I used some purple paper from that paper pad to back them. And I thought that this would be a really nice gift for our crafty friends. It's so nice to have sentiments ready to go on your projects. So that's what I did. And I'm missing one of them. I don't know what happened, but it's the last one. It was the Chick Chick Hooray. I can't find it anywhere. It fell off somewhere in my craft room, but that's where that goes. But anyway, I'm hoping I'll find it. But it comes with Egg Hunt, and there are smaller ones and longer ones. So like here's one of the longer ones, and here's one of the smaller ones. So I'll measure these for you. And the longer ones measure about 3 inches, and the smaller ones measure about 2.5. And then both of them are, let's see, not even a 1/2 inch, maybe like 3/8 of an inch wide. So really, really nice just to, stamp out all at once, cut all at once, sending bunny hugs, keep calm and carry it on. We have Easter blessings. I love that little cutout on the end there. Somebody loves you. He is risen. Happy Easter, and spring is in the air. And of course I put Easter peeps there. And then it does punch out a hole automatically, and I put a reinforcement. I think that's a Heidi Swap reinforcement there. This is some purple ribbon from Michaels, and the back looks like that because it's double-sided paper. So I use white paper to make all of my projects. I used 110 white paper, and these are Hobby Lobby flowers. So yeah, I thought a really cute way to gift these. And oh, let me measure the tag. It's a really nice tag. I love the stitch detailing. Okay, so this is, it's about 3 7/8 by a little bit over 2 1/2. So in this pocket, a gift card doesn't really fit. Let me see. No, I mean, you could shove it in. No, I would not. Maybe put some cash in there or something, or because this tag here is a little bit narrower than the tag itself. So just to let you know, it doesn't really fit a gift card. Okay, so that's the first project. And then number 2, okay, number 2, I made kind of like a pocket. So I used the big die set here, and then I used the 2 like horizontal pockets. There's the taller one and then the shorter one, and I layered them together. So this is what I made. So it's just kind of like a giftable pocket with a couple of fun things in it. And oh, this sticker here, I used this sticker pack from Hobby Lobby. It's in the Easter section. So they're just like foam stickers. I used the purple one. This was a sentiment from Doodlebug, and I made this before I cut these out, otherwise I would have probably used one of those banners. And the fence comes from another new die set from KSCraft. Boy, I really did not organize this well. That's this one, the 3D Barn Treat Box, and I haven't put that together yet, but you'll see that fence part. So I just cut that out of some white paper, the white embossed dot paper, and then some purple foam that I got on clearance at Michaels, and just cut it apart. I actually have another piece here left over. So I added that to the front pocket, and just, you know, makes a cute little embellishment. So in the first pocket, I have a pack of tea, and this comes from a box I got from Aldi last year. And then this is just a little like doily that I added just to, you know, kind of gift. And that comes from this die set, which is also new, the sunflower doily, and it comes with 3 different sizes. So I made 2 of them. I made this one, again, out of white 110 cardstock, and then a heart paper that I printed out from Etsy. So let's measure this one. This is the smallest version. This one is a little bit over 2 1/2 inches in diameter, so really pretty. And I thought it went nicely with the tea theme. And then in this bigger pocket here, I put another thing of tea, which sounds really good to me. I'm gonna have to try one of those. And then I added the medium-sized doily back here. And for the embellishment here, I added one of the bows. I just hauled this recently, or this Friday, from Hobby Lobby. It's spring mini bows. And I used a purple one, just glued it on, and I added a gold glitter enamel dot. The inside layering piece is from that cottontail paper pad. And just, you know, it's a ready-to-go embellishment. You can make it into a tag if you want. And this one measures about 3 1/2 inches in diameter. So you can see the different sizes. I didn't cut out the big one, but, you know, I thought these looked really nice in here. And then this pocket itself measures about 5 1/2 inches by 4 1/4. So that's exactly an A2 size. So, you know, you can put this in an A2 size envelope. You can add it to an A2 sized card, or just add it into a journal or something like that as a gift. So I love things with all these pockets, and I think it'll make a really nice addition to actually a mini album. So I love all the soft purples and the white and the gold next to it. It looks really nice together. Okay, and I have one more to share with you. This one I added some silver trim, and I made this one into, well, I thought it was going to be a card, but it's not really. All right, so anyway, this is it, and this one uses, instead of the horizontal pockets, it uses the vertical pockets, but I made it into flaps. I didn't want to make it into a pocket, so I cut off the bottom pocket part. So if you see, where is that one? It must be over here. Okay, so this is one of the dies. This is the die for this side here. So I cut off this glue flap here at the bottom before I put it together, so it doesn't, it's not glued on the bottom, it's just glued on the sides here. So again, I used the cottontail paper pad, but I also used some paper this was from Joann's. It was that, oh, what was the name of that collection? Hang on one second, let me find it. The cover came off my paper pad, so I thought I'd just bring that over, but it's Park Lane Simple Life, and this is the one with the cute little mousies and everything. So it does have some like gardening or herbal type images, so I used some of the cut aparts from that. So there's Queen Anne's lace and wood forget-me-not, and I thought that would give a little hint to what is inside. So yeah, I put those pockets on the side, just on the edges, and then I used my Crocodile, this small version or the small hole, and small eyelets to make little eyelets to thread some ribbon through. I don't know why I lost my train of thought there, but anyway, so I did that. So when you open it up, just untie the bow, and then inside is a little pocket that I made with some like garden kind of like Mother's Day themed goodies. I added another pack of raspberry cookie tea, and then I made this little envelope for seeds, and I used my Memory Keepers 123 punch board to make this little envelope, and I used my Lian PixCut S1 machine to make this sticker. Isn't that cute? These graphics were already in there, and I just added the word zinnias. Well, I put them together so it looked like this on a circle. I added a dashed border, and I used like this like dusty purple color just to go with the whole theme of the little card or whatever it is. So there'll be some seeds in there, and then I added this cut apart, and this comes from a new collection from Simple Stories, which is this one. It's called Simple Vintage Lavender Fields, and I thought it looked so pretty there in the back. I used the layering die for this die set to cut the top of it, and then I used some deckled edge scissors to do the sides, and I used a little bit of Vintage Photo Distressed Oxide on the edges, just so you could see the edges, and they're distressed a little bit. This gingham paper I had downloaded from Etsy as well, but all of the other ones come from that cottontail paper pad. And I probably should add a sentiment here. I'm thinking if it's Mother's Day, I'll add something like that. If it's a birthday that I'm using this for, depends on the occasion, so I really haven't added anything yet, but I plan to do that. So yeah, so I got some seeds, and then of course if you don't want to make your own like seed packet, whatever, you can just buy some in the store. Like, I'm hooked on zinnias right now. I was at Walmart this morning and I saw these, and you could put these in here. They fit perfectly. It doesn't look as nice as your own custom little bag, but so what? It looks really cute, and you can customize your paper to match whatever seed packet you have, so probably do that. But actually I'm keeping this for myself. So these are coral zinnias. I thought they'd look really nice with I had shown you guys these before, the Queenie Red Lime and the Queenie Lime with Blush. So I'm gonna start my seeds and hopefully plant them in the ground. Like, we can't plant them till May around where I live. I forget what zone we are. We're like 4 or 5 or something like that. So yeah, it's got to be like Mother's Day before you can plant in the ground. So I thought I would start them inside. But anyway, I measured that pocket already for you before, so I don't think I need to measure anything else. But anyway, those are my projects for today. I hope you like them. I think they're very springy, Mother's Day themed, and yeah, I think they'll be good gifts. So let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed them. If you have any questions, please let me know. They'll all be linked down below in the description box. These stamps stamped really good, or really well. I just wanted to mention that. I was worried about stamping all these at once, like would some not come out that great? They all came out great. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I will be back soon with more crafty videos. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.